Semi-final. These are all best of one matches. We're going to see what they can do. We saw so many 3-stars to kick off that first war. Do you think we're going to see the same thing here, Bash?
I hope so, because that was so exciting, Carbon. Fed's going to lead us off from Team K, so it'll be interesting to see what these pro players use. We saw a pretty huge variety in that first war. I was really excited to see all these brand new different troop levels, but it looks like we're going to have a huge Laloon attack. 32 balloons coming in. That's going to be another balloon parade, Carbon.
Oh, indeed it is. He's going to be coming in with potentially the Sui Lalo. He has some skeleton spells that he's going to try to use on the enemy queen, but I mean, there's a scatter shot right next to her, and that's going to be difficult. I'm going to see how he's going to be able to take her down.
That's going to be an interesting interaction for sure, but remember, if that scatter shot is on the air units, it cannot target the ground units. It's going to target ground or air, not ground and air at the same time, so that will be an interesting interaction over there. We have the Queen coming in. Is she going to get that Royal Champion? Oh my goodness, she's going around, Carbon. I think he wanted to get the Royal Champion out, but I'm not sure that he's going to get that.
Yeah, the Queen is still going to be moving around. She might be able to step up for the air defense, but the King is kind of protecting it right now. But out comes a triple Ice Golem CC. The clan castles can now hold up 45 spaces, and you can donate now in the update 9 troops, and then you can also donate 2 spells for a level 8 clan.
That's right, Carbon. All those single freeze requests of wanting 2 freezes, you can now fill them yourself. You don't have to have 2 people filling them. The Royal Champion getting held up by that triple Ice Golem. Triple Ice Golem is super effective in the defensive clan castle. But remember, the Ice Golems can't chase around balloons, so he probably was smart pulling those Ice Golems off to the side. That dragon goes down, and here we see the balloons coming in from this bottom portion, freezing and quaking the Town Hall to activate it. That way that Gig of Inferno is not going to do a massive damage.
Yeah, indeed. He's going to try to fly over Popsy Grand War Internal Tome. The freeze effect is lasting a little bit there, but he's going to try to move his way over to the Eagle Artillery. There is 1 Ground Expo in the core, but can he overwhelm it? He still has 2 skeleton spells. There is the scatter shot activating right there, hitting some of these balloons. It looks like they're going down pretty quickly.
Those balloons went down so quick, Carbon. The scatter shot crushing the balloons. Now it's on the skeleton spell, just like you mentioned previously. The Queen's jumping out. She doesn't even care about the enemy skeletons. Wow, that was interesting to see. That scatter shot just crushed those balloons, crushed those skeletons, and it was not able to get through that. Wow.
No, indeed. If that scatter shot was maybe a little bit closer to that Queen, then there is that small radius that it cannot target, but the skeletons were just outside of that, and so it could hit those skeletons as he was trying to fly through. But unfortunately, it looks like he's just going to be trying to approach a 70% here, but I don't know. Unfortunately, he was not able to kind of overwhelm the base, and still a ton up in the core.
That's right. Not the 3-star start that we saw from the last war, but still a very impressive showing. But like you mentioned, that scatter shot does have a slight range. If you're within 2 tiles, its range is 3 to 10. So if it's within 2, it's not going to be targeted. But we do have that 72% 2-star to start us off. Wow, that was crazy to see all that action in the core of the base, Carbon.
Yeah, we saw it all come through, but we heard from the interview before that Sui Lalo air attacks seem that might be weaker, but we're going to have to see if we're going to see more air or ground attacks. It's going to be pretty difficult to try to charge through those new defenses. But now we're going to see what XC can come in here. Can he answer the call? Because they're looking to try to get a 3-star of their own.
That's right, XC from Nova going to come in. Looks like we're going to have a Hog attack, maybe even a Queen Charge Hog. Remember, the heroes did get more levels. We have 70, 70, 50 on the heroes now, so the Queen Charge getting a little bit stronger. We're seeing that Siege Barracks selected, but we also saw in this update, the healing to the heroes actually got increased a little bit, so the Queen Charge is going to be a little bit more effective, and that's what you're going to have to do on some of these attacks, is get a lot of value from your Queen Charge, or else you're going to have some bad incidents like that last attack.
Absolutely. He's going to try to charge his way through into this compartment where the Town Hall is. And look at this. We have a defending Lava Hound and an Ice Golem coming out of the CC. So not only does he have to deal with these pups, which slows him down, he's also going to get frozen by
Oh my goodness, the Queen's going to get frozen, but the poison gets it down. Wow, Carbon.
Yeah, he's charging it now with the King over on the left side. He's going to continue to make the funnel. It looks like then the Hogs might come in between, but this is one of those strategies that how are you going to take out the enemy Queen? Well, you have your Royal Champion because it can target defenses and the enemy heroes, which it will get locked onto skeletons and CC, but you're going to hopefully that to grab that enemy Queen as well if he's going to charge around her.
That's right, and it looks like XC is going to try to jump towards the enemy Queen and then hopefully rely on his Royal Champion to take out the defending Royal Champion. Nope, Royal Champion's coming in, so he will have to deal with that Royal Champion on the back end of this base when the Hogs come in. Queen's ability gets popped to go ahead and take down the enemy Queen. Royal Champion working through here. She's going to catch a Giant Bomb, and she's taking down defenses, but the defenses finally catch up to her.
Yeah, that Royal Champion actually helped set the funnel right there for the Queen to go actually into this Eagle Artillery, but lost the healers now. He's going to have to try to get this Hogs to move through. The Siege Barracks was dropped over on the left side, setting a funnel with the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizards, but even though the Hogs are still just going to go from defense to defense around here, drops the Rage. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of these Hogs are getting picked off as they're moving through here, Bash.
Oh my goodness, Giant Bombs going off left and right. Skeletons chasing the Hog Riders down. This is looking bad for the Hog Riders. The brand new level 10 Hog Riders getting chased down by Skeletons, hitting every trap in sight. And now they're going to have the brand new Royal Champion attacking them. This is absolute madness in the center of this base. Those Hog Riders trying their best to get through the defenses, but look at that Royal Champion not caring about the Hog Riders. She's just going to take them all down.
Yeah, that Royal Champion is coming almost like another Queen in the base. You have to figure out how you're going to be able to take her down, because she will definitely be able to pick off Hogs, even Balloons, as anytime you fly through a base or even move through. But he's going to continue to use this Baby Dragon to try to grab and get the rest of these defenses down, and it just gets a 2-star, 83%.
2 stars apiece, but XC edging the Royal Champs in front of lucky number 13. It's impressive, but not quite as impressive as the previous semi-finals, is it, Carbon?
That's right. That's right. And I'm not Carbon, but I'm taking this one because I'm so excited for Town Hall 13, guys. We did see that crazy start to that first war, but this one's showing the Town Hall 13 is not too OP offensively. If you have good base building, you'll be able to slow down these max level troops.
Ooh, we're seeing some Skeletons on the outside of this base here. Was that maybe designed for that Royal Champion? Let's see. Hitting a volley right here. Going to use this Grand Warden to try to
Volley
turn
has
it in.
traps left
Look
and
at
right.
this. Oh my goodness, this Warden's going to be right into all these traps here. Can he try to charge in? He's looking to get that enemy actually multi-target Inferno right there.
Yeah, looking to go ahead and get that Warden into this base, but traps keep popping up. We had the whole Tesla farm over here. We got a second skeleton spell going off, and it looks like we almost have a P.E.K.K.A. smash here, Carbon. Not the Yeti smash that we've seen, but a P.E.K.K.A. smash. P.E.K.K.A.s did not get a new level. They did get a reskin. They're looking bright and shiny, but not a new level on those P.E.K.K.A.s. Let's see if this Warden can go ahead, reach over here, and grab that multi-target Inferno.
Yeah, he's looking to go with the traditional P.E.K.K.A. smash that we've seen so much of at Town Hall 12. Well, let's see. He's going to try to charge and set this funnel here, and he's going to have to make his way towards the core, but he does have this Royal Champion. I wonder how he's going to decide to use her if around the base to help grab some funneling. But the Queen and the P.E.K.K.A.s, he's coming from the opposite side of this Town Hall, so he's going to have to be able to get a ton of momentum to push their way all the way through that Town Hall on the opposite side.
Going for the big risk, the big reward here, Carbon, as those P.E.K.K.A.s work through. Watch those bowlers, max bowlers, getting tons of value on their bounce. Grand Warden's ability is popped right there. We have another triple Ice Golem coming out. The poison's going to slow them down, but they're still going to have that freeze ability, which will freeze these troops. Oh my goodness, the Giga Inferno is activated as well. There's going to be massive damage on these troops as they are frozen by those 3 Ice Golems.
They're going to get frozen the 3 times right there, but he was able to make his way through. Now the P.E.K.K.A.s are going to be going through the top side here, and he pops this Queen ability, but is he going to make his way over to the Town Hall? He does. P.E.K.K.A.s are moving over to the Town Hall here on the top side, but we still have that multi-target Inferno. But hang on, he still has a Slammer. He just drops it right now. Get ready for the Royal Champion's ability. Should go off right there. It hits some of the buildings. That's actually looking pretty good. Can he keep these P.E.K.K.A.s alive?
The P.E.K.K.A.s are still pretty strong through there. The enemy king did take out that Royal Champion. Let's see if the Stone Slammer can get through and keep those P.E.K.K.A.s moving through the bases. They jump back out. That multi-Inferno on the back end is looking like time's going to be an issue here as we only have 39 seconds remaining, Carbon, but there are plenty of troops. This one's going to be close from LP with the traditional P.E.K.K.A. smash.
Yeah, hopefully he's going to try to have the Stone Slammer open up this wall when it gets... Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness, Carbon.
Oh, the balloons are coming out, but does he have enough balloons to kind of split? One Baby Dragon comes out as well. This Archer Tower should go down. It's going to come down to 18 seconds. I don't know if he has enough balloons. Depends on the health of this multi-target Inferno.
Not to mention the enemy king is going to be a distraction as well. I don't think he's going to quite get there. It's going to be a huge... Oh my goodness. Is it going to be the very first Town Hall 13, 99%? It might be a 98. We'll see how this goes. It's
going to be close.
It's a 98. 98 from LP. Still very, very impressive. Just a little bit short. If he had another 26 seconds, he gets that.
Yeah, he was able to get that. That multi-target Inferno stays up with that building, but he does pop this Grand War Internal Tome. I'm wondering, are these triple Ice Golems going to be the meta when we have maybe expecting a P.E.K.K.A. Smash or something to charge through? Because if you're going to see triple Ice Golems, you're probably going to hit it with Dragons or something.
That's right, and the triple Ice Golem slowed that attack down massively. He had to freeze that Town Hall multiple times so those troops didn't get roasted, because that Giga Inferno does not play around. Carbon dealing massive damage. We're going to have Mechu coming in next. Looks like we have a Queen Charge Lalo attack. Have to see how this one goes. Looking like a charge in towards this Town Hall. Try to grab some key structures here. That Town Hall, maybe the enemy clan castle. But we do have the Royal Champion and the Queen pretty deep in the space.
Yeah, he's going to try to charge into this area. We might be able to see him charge into this multi-target Inferno. Does have the jump and might end up actually just lallowing around. Depends on the path where this Queen goes, but finds the Tesla farm here on the left side. Has to pop this King ability. Also the Skeleton Trap is going to kind of maybe pull the Queen a little bit left. Actually moves over the Queen, but now let's see where the Queen's going to go. There's the jump. And hopefully he's looking to take out this whole left side and then eventually charge into the enemy Queen.
We saw a ton of traps there. The Tesla farm, traps going off left and right, giant bomb, and here comes that Royal Champion. Remember, guys, she's going to target defenses. She's going to deal good damage to those defenses. So the Queen's going to draw some of the fire from the core. It looks like we have a ton of archers coming out. We have a regular dragon, I almost said a baby dragon. We have a regular dragon and an ice golem coming out as well. That's going to hold the Queen up for just a moment. Royal Champion popping her ability. Throw that shield across the base. She's targeting the enemy Queen now. Oh my goodness, his Queen is frozen. The Royal Champion goes down. That Inferno is so close to being down as well. But can he get the Town Hall here? The Queen jumping back out for the Town Hall, Carbon.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be so much value here. The Queen's going to reach over the wall and he's going to be able to start the Lalo around. Queen's going to stay up with her ability. Here comes the Lalo on the bottom side. Here comes this Lava Hound right on this first air defense, because now the Lava Hound, when it explodes, no longer does it explode on a 5-tile radius. It's actually only 3.5, so the Lava Pups have actually been reduced to kind of a tighter formation.
That's right. They're not going to spread so much throughout the base. Well, freezing the scatter shot right there. I was just going to mention the scatter shot going to deal some damage, but did freeze the scatter shot. We do have the defending Royal Champion taking on those balloons. We still have the Warden's Eternal Tome. Here comes the Archer Queen to take down that Royal Champion. Are these balloons going to have enough with that scatter shot? Oh my goodness. Scatter shot does get one hit, and it's going to go down before that.
Look at this.
Grand Warden's ability was popped. Wow, that was so close.
Look at that split from the balloons coming in. He's going to finish up near this Wizard Tower on the top side. He's got 46 seconds with this Queen ability. This is looking really good for the Royal Champs to get their first 3-star here in the Town Hall 13 stream.
Those balloons had 200 IQ, splitting up to target multiple defenses as they were clumped together. That freeze was clutch to keep them up through those scatter shot hits, because the scatter shot does massive damage to clumps of balloon. That was one of the things I was concerned about, but Mechu handled it perfectly, getting the triple.
The Royal Champs taking home the first triple of the second semi-final. What an incredible... Look at that celebration. Look at that celebration. Carbon, what are you thinking?
That was such a beautiful attack coming in with the air. We're seeing it. We heard that the air might be a little bit weaker, but these pros showing how you can get it done, using the Queen to charge in, using the Royal Champion to help assist the Queen, grab some of the defenses. He got so much value. The multi, the Queen, the Town Hall is a perfect plan for that base.
Wow, yeah, the value from that Queen charge was massive. Can I just say that I love, as these teams were split up and brought together, I love the team celebrations. What a great thing to add to this. We're going to have Kale coming in next, see what he comes up with for his first Town Hall 13 attack. We got dragons, Queen Walk Dragons, Carbon.
Yeah, we talked about it before, potentially what's going to come out of some CCs. Remember, the Lava Hound won't come out, the Ice Golems won't come out, so unless there's an enemy dragon inside of that, he can hopefully try to overwhelm this base. He does notice that there is at least one Expo set to ground, which now he's charging into this Royal Champion. Let's see, can she actually get this Wizard Tower? It's going to skip over, does not go for the air defense here, but she's going to stop hitting the air defense. It looks like she does get it down, and she's going to slowly target onto the CC troops.
That was close, Carbon. I was worried she was not going to get it. I thought she was going to do exactly what you were saying there, going to switch to the Baby Dragon, but she does not. Baby Dragon barely alive. Queen's going to have no problem handling it, so he goes ahead and sets that edge right there with the Royal Champion. That should allow the Queen to push towards the top side, towards that Royal Champion and the Archer Queen, who are really, really close together there. If he can get into that compartment, he's going to get some nice value from this Queen wall.
Wow, beautiful job with that Royal Champion to now let this Queen charge into the multi-target Inferno. And what else she can reach? The multi, the scatter shot, the enemy Queen, and the back end multi-target Inferno. This is looking really good with only one air defense on the top side.
Yeah, tons and tons of value from that charge. Great identification here from Valley. Oh, freeze spell on all of those heroes and the scatter shot. What a great freeze as he got the king, the queen, and the scatter shot. Has to pop the queen's ability here, though. She's going to go ahead and take down the defending queen. Does pull up the Lava Hound out of the clan castle. That's going to hold her up, so that might impede some of this value he was going to get as he's almost down to 1 minute and 30, Carbon. Got to think about deploying those dragons soon.
Indeed, he has to deploy these dragons because he doesn't have too much time. Dragons are pretty slow. He still has the Stone Slammer, maybe looking to drop it on the Expo to help, but it looks like this queen's going to go
Queen!
down. Unfortunately, no more queen, and the dragons are now finally deployed. He needs to get this funnel set for this Town Hall. The Stone Slammer's coming on the bottom side. Will these dragons make their way to the Town Hall here? And the healers are all just going to get picked off as they're being pulled across the base.
That's right, Carbon. The dragon's going to push in towards the Town Hall, looking to secure the 2-star, taking down that Giga Inferno. I think we're going to see a lot more freezes. I've already noticed that a lot more freezes on the Giga Inferno once it's activated. Grand Warden ability pop to keep those dragons healthy through the center of the space. Scatter shot firing, eagle firing. We got bows up. Lots and lots of damage being dealt. We also have 2 dragons that kind of went off on their own. They're going shopping, Carbon.
Yeah, indeed. You really want to set those funnels for the dragons, get everything in the core, kind of create an hourglass shape, and then once they all come together, you pop that Grand Warden Eternal Tome, which now lasts for 8 seconds as they all split off in different directions throughout the rest of the base.
And those final dragons taking some shots from the defending Grand Warden, still doing massive damage. And look at that Royal Champion. She can smell dragons in the air. She wants a taste. The dragon dodges her, but she's going to get her chance. No, she's not. I was just kidding. The Expo gets that dragon down. We got 1 remaining dragon, an archer, and this one not quite getting there from Cali. It started out really strong, but pulling out that defending Lava Hound really slowed things down.
Yeah, he was really looking for that queen to continue to wrap all the way around the bottom side of this base because there was so much value down there, but unfortunately, he just finishes up with a 78% 2-star.
So Lucky 13 still looking for that elusive 3-star, down by 1 star at the current time. We'll have to see how that one plays out in these next 2 attacks because they have 2 remaining attacks. They still have plenty left here, but can they respond to that triple? We're going to have ND up for the Royal Champs. See if he can really push this war away. The Royal Champs can really take a firm grasp on this war with a triple.
Yeah, because we're looking into this next attack, which is going to be, looks like a sweet Lala. We have 34 balloons, 1 Ice Golem. But let's see, he's going to Sui this Royal Champion right into here at the bottom side towards his air defense, but uses the 1 Giant to provide some tanking so the Royal Champion can get some value here, still not getting hit by anything. Let's see, he does have 3 wall breakers in to get into this multi-target Inferno section for this Queen. This is looking like a ton of value. The Royal Champion and the enemy Queen are right next to one another.
That's right. If he can get the Queen pushed in here, which she should, that funnel is set very nicely. Look at that Royal Champion.
Wow.
Almost got the Eagle. I thought she was going to get it down. Eagle's almost down. The Archer Queen is up right there, but she should be able to be taken out. The Royal Champion should be able to be taken out. Huge value from this dive from ND. I also noticed he has one of those brand new heal spells in there, but on the backside, Carbon, we have a single Inferno. You think we're going to see more single Infernos?
We might actually see a little bit more single target Infernos. That's something you don't usually see nowadays, but now he's going to charge in. There is a Lava Hound that comes out, a Lava Hound Ice Golem. That's not going to do anything for the Lalo.
Right, he's going to be able to pull them off to the... Well, actually, he does not have any troops to pull them off to the side, but they should be far enough away to not make a huge impact. I think he was hoping that Stone Slammer would get the scatter shot out because that scatter shot's going to do massive damage. But he has that heal spell to work through some of this damage. That scatter shot will hit those balloons hard, but here comes that heal spell through the Tesla Farm and the Multi-Inferno, working towards the Town Hall right here. ND has a huge balloon parade, still 10 balloons left. Can he get through and clear this out? Oh my goodness, Carbon.
This Grand Warden's getting pushed back all the way around, but he freezes the Town Hall again. There's the rage. He's hoping these balloons get to this Town Hall and take it down.
Oh, it's barely up, Carbon.
Barely.
Oh no, disaster. Can he get through here? ND. It's so close. Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. It's going to be a 1-star.
Dragon, Carbon.
Can he get this Grand Warden somehow clutch this?
This is crazy.
But where is this dragon going to go? He's got to hope this Grand Warden somehow, but he's going to go down. This is a 1-star.
No. A 1-star, our first 1-star of the Town Hall 13 stream. Disaster struck for ND. It was looking so good, but those balloons did not get, look at that. barely any health remaining on that Town Hall 13. I thought that was going down for sure, but it did not quite get there. Holy crap, that was crazy. So these minions gonna do their best to clean up here. But, oh my goodness, the Royal Champs gonna get the 1 star. That is gonna be painful.
That was such a risky attack. They were sending the Grand Warden from the bottom side, but I mean, it ends up getting at once. Look, it is a single target, so that means you can't really charge in that area.
What an unfortunate upset for Royal Champs. Lucky number 13 edging away slowly but surely. But we're still matching up on stars, are we not?
Yeah, we're going to have to see that 1 star. Unfortunately, let's see, that's 3 attacks for Lucky 13. And then I believe, what is that, the 2 for the Royal Champ, the ones that will be updated right here. But unfortunately, a 1 star, that's
the 3rd.
Yeah, probably a 3rd. Now we have, let's see what Ghost can do for Lucky 13.
The only saving grace about that attack is he did get some great percentage points there, so we should be pretty back close to an even war. Ghost going to go in from WHF. Remember, we matched these teams up, and we put them together and said, hey guys, have some fun. Here's Town Hall 13.
Indeed, I know Ghost is one of the base builders for the team, so I wonder if he built some of these bases for Town Hall 13. So I know he was eyeing that, and he loves to do it. But now he's coming in with an Electron. He's got 1 clone, 3 freezes. Well, let's see, he's sending an Ice Golem, and then followed behind that is the Royal Champion.
That's right. The Ice Golem is going to tank for that Royal Champion so she can get a little bit of value. We also see the heroes diving in here on the other side. And just to update the scoreboard, it is 6-6, but the Royal Champs have a huge percentage advantage moving into the 4th attacks here. So Queen working through. She is going to have to pop her ability right here. The King working on the enemy King.
Wow.
Huge value right there. Is it enough to get this Electron through this base?
Look at this. That Royal Champ took out that multi-target Inferno, so now he's going to send in a Blimp. And that Blimp actually now has a 1,400 death damage on wherever it dies off. So that's huge improvement right there for that Siege Machine.
That's right, making these Electrons just a little bit more effective. And we see, oh no, it looked like E-Drag targeted the Hound. I think it did, Carbon. Instead of, oh my goodness, no, disaster as the E-Dragon targets that Lava Hound rather than the Archer Queen. Definitely want to see the Archer Queen go down there in an Electron, but the Lava Hound got in the way. Wow, we got the Tornado Trap spinning, but it is gone. These balloons are going to get shot down from the Queen unless they can get some splash damage right here. Town Hall still looking to go down, but man, that Electro, not quite what he was looking for.
Imagine if that E-Drag got that Queen and that whole section over there down because that Lava Hound just stuck and took a lot of those E-Drag shots right there. Unfortunately, he's going to try to grab as much percentage. He's flying through around the backside of this base. This Grand Warden is going to go down, but he didn't have that 1 Archer. I think he might have dropped it or got picked off, and he couldn't move that Hound in time.
That's right. It's looking like Lucky number 13 is really going to need a 3-star in their final attack because they are going to fall behind on percentage unless something disastrous happens again for the Royal Champs. But that, oh my goodness, that Lava Hound drawing the E-Drag's fire was really, really effective right there. Obviously did not mean to have the Lava Hound there, so the Queen stays up and just crushes it. We got the percentage working. He'll be able to work up a little bit more percent, but once they get to these defenses, they're going to be all done with the haste, or the haste spell still remaining in there.
Yeah, the haste, it won't do much here. The minions, he's just going to wait it out to try to grab as much percentage as possible. And these minions are going to be clearing some of the trash on the outside. We have about 33 seconds, approaching about 81%, but unfortunately, that Lava Hound really just stalled up that E-Dragon. But I wonder if you get that Blimp to fly over the Queen and it pops on top of the Queen, that could probably take her down.
Yeah, that was so close. It did a lot of damage there, but that Queen did stay up through there. So we get an 83% 2-star from Ghost. Still a very respectable number, but just not quite what he was looking for on that Electron. Man, I was so excited. I love Electron, one of my favorite attacks. But here we go. We see the balloons coming in here. Enemy Archer Queen staying up. The balloons push through, got great value, but when that Queen is firing on them, she's going to deal massive damage, take down those level 9 balloons in a hurry, as we saw there, even with the Royal Cloak popped.
Now we have Vale looking to come in for the Royal Champs. The previous attack for them was a 1-star, so he's looking to answer the call and bring them back. It's all tied up. He's going to be looking, there are actually 1 attack back, so if he does get a 2-star, it will be tied there, but we have to think about the percentage. He's coming in with the Yetis, kind of the Yeti smash here, Bash.
Yeti Smash, no bowlers, however, so this will be interesting to see if he can get enough splash damage. That's where those Yeti mites come in. They're going to be able to pop over those walls, take out those defenses to help those Yetis along. We do have a double jump, so that should help access to the rest of the base as the Warden is walking, setting the funnel, setting the edge. We also have a Wizard working right there. I didn't see what went down at the top side, but the Warden is walking, setting that edge, and we should see the Yetis getting deployed here shortly, as he's got a pretty nice funnel set there on that left edge.
Yeah, he's waiting till this Grand Warden takes out this multi-target Inferno. I wonder if he's going to drop a Rage for him, be able to grab any additional defenses behind this multi, but I think once it goes down, he's going to drop these Yetis to bring this Warden down south towards 3 o'clock, and down it goes. Perfect timing with the Yetis. And now here comes the Queen. He's going to charge his way and still has the King, so decides to use it on the bottom side. He's setting the funnel. Some giant bombs go off. Here comes a double Ice Golem Baby Dragon, so he's going to get frozen up twice as he's charging in.
That's right, Carbon. Double Ice Golem. We get the Baby Dragon going down, but remember, as soon as those Yetis take damage, the Yeti Mites are going to spawn, and we saw a Giant Bomb pop out some Yeti Mites right away. Here comes the Grand Warden's ability. Those Yetis have no issue getting the Town Hall down. That Giga Inferno didn't stand a chance against all of those Yetis in the core. We still have the Queen working with full health with her ability. This one is looking pretty good to start here. What happened to all the Yetis?
So what happened is these Yetis made their way through these multi-target Infernos, roasted them as they were trying, because the healers were stuck on his Queen and the Grand Warden. The Ice Golem actually froze the heroes in place, so the healers didn't actually move since they still took some damage. Unfortunately, he lost all the healing effect onto those Yetis, but look at this, he's still making his way through. No more Queen ability, but can he take out this Royal Champion? And he tries, he doesn't get that down, but look at how many defenses remaining, not too much, and the Yetis got picked off so quick.
Yeah, he's still got a little bit here, but the main issue, no cleanup. It's going to be a nice percent. This war is intense. Man, the Yetis not being able to be healed, let them get roasted by those Inferno Towers. Didn't stand a chance, unfortunately. Grand Warden still walking through here. Started the attack with a Warden Walk, finishing the attack with a Warden Walk as this balloon's going to come through, take out the cannon. If he had just a few more troops left, Carbon, he would be able to get through here and clean this up for the 3-star, but just not enough left, not enough time. If he had 2 more minutes, this might get there.
Yeah, just imagine if those healers switched off to the Yetis to keep them alive. This base would have been crushed, but unfortunately, he knows it's going to run out of time here. He really wanted to try to protect them. He didn't have a heal spell for the Yetis, and the minions and the balloons are trying to grab as much percent, gets into the 90%. 2-star there for Vale.
Vale taking home a high percentage 2-star for Royal Champs. So the Royal Champs are ahead, so it's going to be down to the last player for lucky number 13 to try and bring this back. It's probably going to have to be a triple.
Yeah, we're going to see Lex Nos coming in for lucky number 13. What do you think he's going to come in here with, Bash?
I'm very curious to see what we'll see from Lex. I have no guesses, Carbon. Let's go ahead and hop into it. We got the Hog Riders. I wanted to see, maybe Yeti Smash, but we got those brand new level 10 Hogs. Man, impressive Hog Rider attacks today. So we'll see what he does here. Looks like we got a little bit of a Queen Walk Hogs. Queen Charge Hogs, rather, as the King's going to set the funnel on the bottom side. We got a Baby Dragon on the top side. Balloon checking for Seeking Air Mines, and that Queen's going to have nice access to that Town Hall. We don't have any jump spells or earthquakes in this one, so we'll see if he's just looking to get as much value as he can from this Queen walking into that compartment.
Yeah, it looks like this Queen can grab that scatter shot right there under the Rage, might try to get this Queen here, and she can make her way over to this Town Hall. And is he going to try to keep these heroes out of this multi-target Inferno range? It looks like it should be safe. Pulls a Seeking Air Mine. He needs to try to take this Town Hall down a little bit early, but out comes a Witch and a Lava Hound. I think this is the first time I've seen a Witch and a Lava Hound together.
It's an interesting combination, especially we have that 45 capacity, so that's something we can do now. The Queen taking massive damage. The Giga Inferno's activated, Carbon.
Yes.
Can he get through here without popping her ability? It's so close. Nice freeze to keep the Giga Inferno down. Wow, if that freeze didn't go down, he would have probably had to use that ability right there. Queen still takes that damage from that Giga Bomb exploding from the Town Hall. Here we go. We got the Stone Slammer coming in from the top.
Oh, the
all the Hog Riders. The Warden is on air. Oh, no.
Uh-oh,
Not what you like to see.
No, the Warden's on air with the Hogs. He has the Royal Champion moving in, but he does also have a Skeleton to drop wherever this enemy Queen, or maybe even the Royal Champion there, but the enemy Queen is down, so he's got to find a way. Pops the Grand Warden, Eternal Tome. He's moving his way through here. Does he have enough? There is the Skeleton spell. and he still has that Royal Champion ability. The Queen looks to be going down 2 more heals. Can he do it even though this Grand Warden is on air mode?
Sometimes you just gotta swag out the Air Warden.
Yeah.
He's still got that heal through.
Hang on.
He's got multi-inferno.
Yes, man.
He's still got the Royal Champion's ability to get through here. 1 more heal spell remaining. We got the heal
Oh
going
my
down right there.
goodness.
Skeleton spell's going off. The Royal Champion's ability not even popped yet. She's
Oh.
gonna go ahead and pop that ability really soon as there's only 4 defenses remaining. She'll be able to, she doesn't even need it because there's so many Hog Riders up here. Wow, what a nice attack from Lex. Things went
Hang
a
on,
little bit
remember,
astray.
this Royal Champion ability, as for cleanup, he can now use this as it's gonna pop and
Wow,
hit the
Carbon.
defenses and move to the next buildings there. Beautiful job, and he gets it, even with that Air Warden. What an attack.
What a huge attack when they needed it.
Any chance to clear it?
We're gonna have Lex's WHF teammate coming up. Nicholas trying to secure the war for the Royal Champs, has to get a 3-star here. If he gets a 3-star, they win because they're way up on percentage, but that is massive pressure for something they might not be super familiar with, the brand new Town Hall 13, Carbon.
Ooh, we're gonna see he's charging in here with the Wall Wrecker. The Queen is following right in behind. What are we gonna see inside here? Maybe a triple Ice Golem CC. We do! A triple Ice Golem. So hopefully these healers don't transfer off to these Ice Golems. Should provide plenty of tanking. Look at this. 3 Ice Golems
Triple Ice Golem.
versus 3 Ice Golems?
Triple Ice Golem versus Triple Ice Golem. Oh my goodness. That is exciting. Those Ice Golems obviously offensively targeting the defenses.
Look
but
at
the
that.
defensive Ice Golems targeting the offensive Ice Golems. It's an Ice Golem battle here in the middle of this base. Can Nicholas get through this? The Queen is charging in, following the Ice Golems. Lots of defenses there. That Queen taking scatter shot hits.
Oh my.
But that offensive Ice Golem, it's hard to keep track of what Ice Golem
I don't
is
know.
what. Offensive Ice Golem helping out freezing, but now the Queen's frozen. This is madness in the center of this base. Nicholas coming through. Nice rage on the Queen to keep her alive, working through that scatter shot, jumping towards the Town Hall here. Pretty interesting. Opening up the exterior of the base. If she goes the wrong way here, this could be devastating, Carmen.
Yeah, so the Queen looks like she can go up towards this Town Hall, but he does have 1 more Rage spell and some freezes. If he needs to drop on the Queen on the Expo, he does. Does he get it in time? Remember, he does have the auto ability, so it will go off if the Queen is about to die, so he can play it a little bit safer now. The Queen is going to go up to the Town Hall, and here comes the Hogs on the bottom side. This is looking really good, Bash.
It is really nice charge into the base. Great rage right there to save his Queen through the enemy Queen. Now she's going to be able to take down that Giga Inferno. 2 bows on her, but she's still got her ability, so even if she has to pop it, she's going to be great as those Hog Riders start with the Royal Champion behind him, Carmen. I love seeing the Royal Champion following the Hogs because she's going to be able to take out that defending Royal Champion along with defenses, and that's exactly what she's doing right here. Attacking the defending Royal Champion, has to use her ability, but gets defenses down left and right. Oh my goodness. Will the Hogs get through here? They took massive damage.
Yeah, the Hog Riders, unfortunately, they were taking so much damage and they were not under the heal spells, and the Grand Warden was not able to keep him up, but does he have enough here?
It's close, Carbon.
Hang
This
on.
is still close. Still has the Queen, still has a miner for cleanup. Wizards on the back end.
Seconds.
Carbon, I think he's got this.
Does he have it?
I think he's going to get there,
no,
Carbon.
he
He's
might
still
have
got the
time
Royal
fail.
Champion up.
But he doesn't have the World Champion ability, unfortunately. He has 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Oh boy, he's gonna have to try to get to this
Got
guy from the
cleanup on the
miners there.
miner saves the Royal Champion pedestal. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
Carbon.
Nicholas!
Back-to-back WHF 3-stars.
Wow, what an attack!
Royal Champs going through to the final, right down to the wire. Lucky number 13, not so lucky today, Carbon.
Oh my goodness. It came down to those final 2 attacks, and they were both kind of queen charge hog hits and getting it done, showing how strong these level 10 hogs are.
Wow, the level 10 Hog Riders, the WA